blew away, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. But to get back to what I was saying, you have people who will openly admit that they don't have inner monologues or dialogue. That's what I originally asked you, and you didn't really answer. Would you call it a monologue or a dialogue or a trialogue? Like, do you talk to yourself in your head?
No, I don't talk to myself, but I go through exercise of different
in words
things. Not in words, though.
Really?
No, I don't really talk to myself.
I do words, and that's why I would call it. That's what we'll see. So you do it.
I can say I do it sometimes. Once in a while, I'll do it, maybe.
So do it,
but not. It's not what I go to. Like,
no,
it would be
very,
very, very
different
infrequent.
things that happen inside.
But it would be very infrequent for me.
There's a lot of these.
Like, I don't have an inner monologue, essentially. But I know what you're saying, but for me, it's more I just think about stuff without actually talking, and then I
speak to myself. Well, I think in language sometimes, and I'll do it from multiple perspectives. Like, I can have a conversation with you in my head where it's almost like I'm breaking off and doing my best to emulate you. And then I'm seeing,
what
from
my reactions
from myself,
would be, from
and
what you know of me.
I can, I do that. I'll go through thoughts and ideas, sort of in language. Sometimes in language and in meaning, because sometimes sometimes you don't have the words, but you know what you mean.
I could agree with you that I do that in very
so that's why I would
situations.
call it a dialogue at some points. Sometimes it's more of a monologue, and then other times it's more just meaning. But then also, can you visualize things in your head?
Yeah, I can totally.
Yeah.
I'm a visual person. That's
even without closing my eyes, I can imagine, my bedroom.
Why do you think I'm good at doing this shit?
Yeah,
it's because I can visualize stuff, and I tell people all the time, I can see what it's going to look like before it's done. And a lot of people can't do that. Like my sister, for example, we're twins, and she can't do that.
Yeah,
she looks at something, she needs to see it.
So these are things that at least I do in my head, and a lot of people claim to do in their head. But then you have people who will openly admit to some or none of them. Mm-hmm. They'll say it's this is great. People don't have inner monologues, and people don't have they don't visualize things in their head, so to speak. This is that's crazy. I think there's like a Twitter thread about that where where someone's talking about how it's like Hollywood nonsense, or woo woo that people do that, and everyone's like no. Right. Do you not? And then there are all these people that are saying that they don't, and then the rest of us are just like, well, that's kind of weird. And I think that to me almost is a little bit of evidence that the philosophical zombie might be a real thing to some extent, or an NPC, because I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, if I'm trying to imagine life without those things, without the ability to, because all of that stuff that happens in your mind, that's how you sort of
make sense of things.
Well, it's how you make sense of things, but it's also how you can kind of look and see, okay, if I do that, then this is, you're looking into the future a little bit.
Sure.
You're kind of seeing, okay, this might happen. This will be the result.
I do that,
whatever.
By the way, the inner monologue thing. I do that when I have to confront somebody about something. So I've done it. I do use that. So I will envision what a conversation with you about dialogue, something. Though. Yeah.
But that'd be a dialogue versus a monologue is just like I will have a monologue where I'm almost like just sitting there talking to myself, but it's
I don't do that.
I'm not speaking.
I don't do that, but
I'm just doing it in my
mind.
I
definitely have dialogues.
I'm kind of in English, or close to English, going through thoughts and ideas. But then there's also, on top of that, there's just thoughts. There's just pure meaning, and so it's weird to think about. But then I can't imagine life without those things, because those things are, I don't know necessarily if this is the right word, axiomatic to my existence.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Like they're
strong.
Key. They're key.
Yeah, that's strong.
I'm not me without those things.
Yeah.
I'm something else.
I agree.
In my opinion, I'm something else without those things, and I would say that thing is not sentient.
So if somebody told you